Actually don't smell too bad. Oh, it's probably not edible though. Hi, welcome to the channel if you're new here, welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome to the north of England. I'm on a bit of a mission up here today. I'm trying to head over to a little spot that you guys have been telling me to check out for the past 2 or 3 years, a place called Sea Houses. It's right over on the eastern coast of England, up near the borders towards Scotland. At the minute, I'm down near Kielder Lake and it's about a 2-hour drive over there. So I figured I'd try and hit a few spots en route. Which is where we're heading now, to our first destination, a random little spot in the middle of the Northumberland moors. Oh, look at all this crud, the bloody road's shut. Diversion. I've just come round a 10-mile detour from the other side of this road.
For half a mile.
Better be able to get down to what I want to get to. Gutted, mate. It's been a nightmare drive. What can I say? Gotta be honest, feels like we're driving into somebody's driveway here. What the heck? This is us here, apparently. Ah, okay. Makes no sense. Some boggy field. Bear with. Righty, thanks so much. See you in a little bit. Oh, beautiful. We're up in Geordie country. This guy seemed the best thing to do as he was sort of outside and I'm parked in front of his house. But I got earshot of his accent, and because we're on the Scottish borders here, so he says, oh, that's a nice thick Scottish accent. And he's like, no, it's a Geordie accent. For me, when I think of Geordies, I just think of Sunderland, or is it Newcastle, you know, the actual city area, and I never really think about the countryside around there being the Geordie area as well. And it is historically a bit of a weird area because it's kind of a mixed area. The borders for centuries were not really that well known and moved around on so many occasions, so whoa, it's only natural that the accents and the people intertwined as well. So to an untrained ear from the south, yeah, it all sounds very similar. Also a bit unusual, and why I picked up on it, because surprisingly in these areas, especially over the border in Scotland, there's a lot of English. Ah, cool, we made it to the random spot that I saw on the map to explore while I'm touring around the area. It's wicked, I love doing it, just finding spots like that and then hunkering down to them. And it is, look, middle of bloody nowhere, it's a bit of a village, pure countryside, and then this, the ladies' well, just sat here doing its thing. Let me show you about it. Because yes, it is a random spot on the map, but it's also a beautiful little picturesque spot. But on top of that, it's also pretty awesome because it ties in with loads of things that we've seen around these sort of areas over the past year or so. Because the one and only Saint Ninian, yes, the saint of around this area that brought Christianity here, also used this little spot to baptize hundreds of people. And if you're not aware of who Saint Ninian is, well, he's quite a big deal in these areas. He was originally a Pict, as in an original Scot from around these parts, and he went off over in, I believe, the 7th or 8th century, don't quote me, to Rome, and over there he studied Christianity and then came back here and brought that Christianity to people around this area, and was the first person to bring it here, hence being such a saint and apostle of the area. And along with this well and a number of other wells, he used to baptize people around here. And now when I read the story, I thought it was beautiful, bringing Christianity to the area. But when you look at it a little bit deeper, it could be constructed in two ways, couldn't it? Like the Romans at that time was trying to take over Scotland and couldn't, and hence why the wall was built. And then they had these people that were born in the area that went over to Rome and studied or were indoctrinated into the Roman type of religion, Christianity, away from their true Pictish beliefs, and then sent back here as a kind of missionary to push Christianity into the area. Depends on your depiction of what you feel it could have gone, but yeah, two sides to every coin. And why is it called Ladies' Well? Well, because in the 12th century, I think that little village down the way, Holyhead, came under the sort of control of St. Mary's of sorts, and that's why they stuck a statue in the middle of the little well here, although it's over there now because they moved it a few centuries later and put the cross in the middle. But what a great little spot to find, with tons of little history and tales to be told. The Ladies' Well in the middle of Bumblefluff nowhere, and it really has brought me to the middle of nowhere. Half the bleeding roads are closed. I don't know how I'm going to get out of here, and we've got another spot that's also in the middle of nowhere, and this one's going to have a blooming massive height to it as well. So hey ho to the Ladies' Well and on to the Linhope waterfall. Let's go. Well, gotta say it, the road is not great, but the area is stunning. This was a good idea. Seems a really popular area. Past few miles along this road, and there's been loads of sort of official countryside park-ups with loads of cars. I'm assuming there must be loads of walks up into these hills. There's bridges and rivers and such, and wow, yeah mate, what a day. What a day to be here in this environment, like expecting it to be just horrific storms all week, and I've got pure blue skies. Wow. I do, however, I've been clicking and banging in the back. I think it's the top shelf. I think the lock on it's broke and it's just banging against the door. I sometimes put a towel in there, but I forgot, and it is rather annoying. Well, I can confirm it's absolutely blowing a bloody hoolie at the minute. Wow, force 9 gale wind. There's a spot for it though. Check this out, we're at the end of the road here. Like literally, not too many people coming down here in this village. There's a sign up here somewhere saying, residents only. It's got the feel to it, like one of those little coastal spots where you can't drive into. Wow, it really is windy though. Oof. I'm guessing this is it. The mad village of Linhope, consisting of about 4 or 5 houses and a big old farm. Good news is, we're on an official trail. I think it's Harlot to the Linhope waterfall or something. 2.3 miles. The way it's going, it looks like most of it's uphill. Bloody hell. Oof. Oh, this is all a bit mad. I can't work it out. I'm not sure if this is Linhope. I think it's a place called Harlot. There's a sign there saying no cars going this way. And then this thing here, it says a footpath to Linhope Spout. I think that's the waterfall. And then, even more imp. Welcome to the Linhope estate. And it tells me, we're there, at Hartside. Oh, that's what it's called. And then Linhope's more up that way. Whether it's a village or not, or a private estate, I don't know. When I was perusing the maps, it sort of spun out at me and seemed a little spot, you know, on the map. Now I'm not so sure what it is. I gotta say, it really is nice to get boots on the ground in this area. It's a stunning area, wonderful place to explore and hike around. Can't really get a feel for it, but we're on the tip of like the Cheviot Hills here, and then further in the distance, not too far, we're on the borders of Scotland here. There's massive amounts of great hikes to be had and wild spaces to explore. There's a couple of really good car camping, van lifing spots where you can be out in the middle of nowhere, proper off grid, only a few miles over there. We've stayed up before and it was fantastic. I guess when the weather's right and the place is as well, it's a beautiful pastime to be had, just meandering around it. Stickland. Oh well, I wasn't sure we were going to make it to the village or whether we were going to cut off up to the waterfall beforehand, but no, here it is in all its Linhope glory. And it does, for the most part, to me, look like an actual village as opposed to a private estate. There's a little something going on over the way, I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, definitely at least 1, 2, And the third house around the corner, and how quaint do they look. I mean, look at this place. Good Lord. Little stream running through here. Forest all around. And look at it today with this sun cutting through the trees. It's truly picturesque. A real quintessential English little village, really. And that's the entirety of it. No pub in this one. Bit of a rarity. Oh, maybe it stretches a little more up. I do believe that may be the estate. I mean, hey ho. The gates are big enough for it, aren't they? It's mad as well. I mean, I know most of us in the UK, we see these sort of little villages everywhere, but 5% of my subscribers, you guys that watch the videos, I know, are from America. And I guess you've got little things similar, but not quite as small and quaint, eh? And there it is. Proper little UK village. Oh. There's a few rather big shooting houses here as well. Wow. Makes you wonder as well, for the most part, I think around here, for centuries, the landowners would have been these few houses, and they would have owned miles and miles of land all around this area, and probably still do. I have seen what looked like a hunting party of about 8 Land Rovers, all identical, going down the road, so I can only imagine the estate has shooting as well. Of what? I'm not sure. Maybe pheasants. I haven't seen many deer around here, to be fair. More importantly for us now though, whew, let's see if we can find this waterfall. Oh wow, this is more like it. The open, aforementioned moorlands of Northumberland. Wow, and the Cheviot Hills. This is all of it around now. Got a little peak right up on the way. I'm guessing that's a nice hike up. Seen a few people as well that they have hiked a lot further than the Lynn Hope Spout. They've been all around. It's a full day's mission, or maybe a few if that's your bag. Just getting lost up here in the hills. There's very few people. It truly is a wild open space in England. There's very few of them. Oh, it's full of boggy bits as well. Look at this as well. A real telltale sign of where the life around here lives, eh? Just barren, and then in the middle, the trees and such, and the water of life, you know? You'd be all right finding and surviving out here, wouldn't you? Look at this, loads of pheasants as well around here. Pretty sure what that's what they're shooting. It is pretty damn barren, this area though, eh? It's been wiped and made devoid of everything. Except for that spot. Oh wow, gotta say it, it's looking like this hike was worth it after all. Ah, darn it. We're not gonna get a proper shot of it though. I need to be on the opposite side of the bank for it, but there it is, the Lynn Hope waterfall. Maybe I can get down here 1 second. Oh wow, pretty cool. The Lynn Hope waterfall. It's one of them wild ones, you know. Not a massive gusher on the side of the road or something. Or a little sneaky hike out to a little spout, which it is. I've got to be honest as well, there's a little pitch of grass over here and it's got wild camping spot written all over it. I reckon you'd definitely get away with it up here. Only for the hardy at this time of year though, eh? What a tidy hike on an autumn afternoon, mate. Brilliant. Oh, for now though, we need to keep moving east and towards Sea Houses, although it's getting a little bit dark and a little bit late. I don't think we're going to get there with any light. I think the best policy for now is to try and find a spot for the night, haul up, cook a meal, and then go there early doors in the morning. The good news is, the spot I've got in mind is literally just south of Sea Houses. The bad news is, it's only rated as 3 stars, so it could be a bit of a debatable spot. But hey ho, we're about to find out. It's an hour's drive from where I am, so I guess I'll catch you closer to it when we get there. Well, you're not going to see much, but what I can tell you is, It's a relatively busy road and we're somewhere on the left up here. I've read about it and it's supposed to be really potholy. I hope not. I'm in a little car, I might sink in one. I do think this road will get quite quiet later on in the evening though. The only village is little sea houses up the way. Oh crap, we just freaking drove past it. Epic. Oh bloody hell, let me turn around. Ah, happy days. A relatively flat spot. Good news is as well, I think the beach, or a beach, is only about 300 metres that way. We're right on the coastline. I'm not sure I'll get a sea view in the morning, but we're really close. For now though, I don't think I'm going to mess about. I think I'm going to get everything set up in here and get some food on really quick. It's about 6 o'clock. Be nice to get it early and then maybe think about getting an early night as well on top. And let me see what I've got in the back. Oh, this is going to be funny. You can't really see, but I'm on the main road and I've got my lights blazing. If I don't get 30 packs within the next half an hour, I'll be amazed. But hey ho, we've got to eat. And we really do. I mean, there's just a crazy amount of food in here. But I think I'm going to try and go for something simple. Oh, that looks a mess. Oh, that might be the best option. Although there is a second and a third option. They all look pretty simple, to be fair. But that one does look the easiest. I think I can just fry it all up in one pan. Game on. Oh, I genuinely, honestly hope this is decent because I'm absolutely starving. And it seems like Idler has done themselves proud. They've come up with a new combination of ready meals, if you like. And this is one of them. So there's a lot riding on this, if you know what I'm saying. I know what it is. I've lost the pack. Oh wait. Sweet chili beef meal kit. Hit? I don't know. Surely it should be kit, but they've written hit. I don't know what that's about, but it's not a full kit anyway because it didn't come with a ruddy rice, did it? We've been skanked. I've got to tell you, that bloody meat's not sizzling very much. Oh, this is going to take forever. Crap. No, I think I might have worked out why it's not sizzling so much. Seems I've left the rag in the pan. Oh, I don't want to fry that. That'll be minging. Actually, don't smell too bad. Oh, it's probably not edible though. Okay, this meat's been going for about 12 minutes. And it was only supposed to be going for 2. I really just want to make sure it's cooked properly. I still don't think it is. It's still chewy. But hey ho, I can't use a massive can of gas on just one meal. So with the veggies, oh, you see, where's the sizzle? Where's the mad sizzle of heat? I can't get the pan up to heat. That's what the problem is. Seriously, and excuse the crudalities, but I reckon I could rest my bowl sack on that frying pan and yeah, have no problems, mate. It just isn't hot enough. Oh crap, I think I'm gonna have to finish it off with the induction heater. This sucks. Man, bugger. Somewhere in here. Blue light. Might put a bit of wood under that. Somewhere right. We've got power. Let's go. Screw this damn thing. It's just not happening. There's something wrong with the pipe, I think. It's leaking. Well, yeah, kind of. Biscuit. Oh, this is bad. I've gone for number 4. That's ridiculous. Let's just listen to it. Nah, it's kicking in and out as well. Somebody said when you have it on a low setting, it kicks in and out. Yeah, still doing it. I'm definitely getting more heat though. Seems to be this may be the way I cook in the future. I'll tell you what, if it is, I'm definitely going to need to get a kettle that works on this induction hob. I don't know if you can get one. We'll have to have a look. Right, I've got a really bad feeling. I'm going to pour this in. Oh my god, it's just going to sizzle everywhere. I really genuinely hope it don't. Oh my god, I've got to get the lid on, quick. Oh, I should say as well, I've found the sweet spot. Number 5 on there, and it stays at a temperature. It doesn't keep kicking in and out. Perfect, just enough, 1500 watts. My inverter's 3000, so happy days. Well, oh, I don't want to do that. Flip me dinner. 10 minutes later, and all the pans are cleaned, all the backs set up properly, and ready to enjoy a nice cold meal for the night. Go ahead. Oh, it's got a little bit of lukewarmness on the bottom of the plate. It is lukewarm as well. Boom, we're in. Nice. It smells, I've had a little taste. Just like most of the other sweet and sour stuff that it'll do. Mildly better than normal, but yeah, not much. At least after half an hour, it's actually cooked. It was supposed to take about 10 to 12 minutes. I was just checking the Victron again as well. At some point during that cooking session, we got a low voltage setting. Seems all right though. From about 98%, I'm down to 82. That's pretty good. And for once, it actually seems like it's working properly. For now though, hopefully, should get no bother here tonight. Even though it's a busy road, we might get a few pappers. I'm just going to eat this and chill out for a bit and get my head down. And in the morning, I'll go look for some kippers maybe in sea houses. And if you can get kippers there, we're a little spot up, but we'll have a look.
Close your eyes, hear the voice within, calling. This heavy load got under your skin, hauling. You got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside. Heading for a collision in the night. To really live, you gotta die. Breathing.
Morning and welcome to the chaos. I'm having to cook breakfast in the car this morning because it's just absolutely blowing a hoolie outside and I can't even boil a kettle. It is, however, making the biscuit tin stink of eggy peg, which is what I've got for breakfast. The car stinks of it, mate. But hey ho, it's going to feed the belly. I've got to say as well, as we head out from this spot, pretty good. Beautiful this morning, blue skies, beach is just over the way, golf course all around. And even though this was a main road, I think I heard about 3 cars between 9 o'clock last night and 8 o'clock this morning. Definitely recommend this spot, just outside Sea Houses, and I'd probably use it again. And even more so, it's literally a 3-minute drive to where we want to be, down by the beach. It's a spot, a nice one. Well, boots on the ground then in Sea Houses, and my days, look at the weather. I don't want to tempt fate, but I've had 3 days of blue skies and a blazing at the start of November, end of October, when it's supposed to be persisting it down with rain. More importantly, this area just drove through. Looks nice, tidy little seaside town, and it does look tidy. It doesn't look tacky, if you know what I mean. From what I can gather, although I may not get a proper shot of it, oh yeah, there's a really nice tidy semi-crop beach at the end of it as well. That is literally the end of Sea Houses. Oh, what a little spot, beautiful little harbour thing going on. The ocean, because it's a seaside town. It just, yeah, it's got that vibe to it. Feels nice. I love this area, this little bit of coastline up here with Robin Hood's Bay down the way and then Staves, and then coming up here to sort of, yeah, Sea Houses and Berwick with, I think it's Bamberg Castle up on the way. There's some real nice camping spots up here, just on the coastline, beach views, next to a beach. Yeah, it's a special little area, and it's not overly busy the further up you get, so sort of around here, obviously down Robin Hood's Bay does, but yeah, the further north towards here you get, the less crowds. It's beautiful. But as I mentioned, I've never actually been in Sea Houses, so yeah, let's go have a little peruse around and see what it holds, eh? Choices in life then. The Harbour Hill or the main pier, bearing in mind no overnight parking. It's not that you need it. I don't like stopping in towns anyway. I prefer stopping in little spots out of the way where there's no one. Staying in towns, you've got people that are wandering around in the evening, going past your vehicle all night. You've got peeps out to the pubs coming back late, rowdy. You've got the chance of police pulling up and seeing what you're up to and possibly moving you on. What's the point? Just find a spot in the middle of nowhere and relax for the night. Wicked, mate. Proper RNLI boat. That's pretty cool. I mean, it is and it isn't. Obviously, they only come out when they're saving people and there's problems, but it's pretty awesome to see. It's in damn fine nick as well. No way, look, it's got tractors. So they wheel it out and then they put it in the water. I guess that's what it is. I don't know. It looks like a mad vehicle. It doesn't even look like a boat. It's a tractor thing. No way. Here's a mad little thing to see. I can't believe I'm seeing this. This feels like Asia or something, Southeast Asia, down at the harbour getting your ferry little trips. But yeah, it's exactly what it is. These are the trips out to the Farne Islands, and I'll hold my hands up. I've been wanting to get out to them for about 2 years. I looked at it before we left, and the only trip they're running at the minute is a boat trip that just drives around the islands. It doesn't stop you on any of them. And for the past 2 years, if I'm honest, it's been pretty difficult to get onto certain islands out there for nature reasons. They've been letting the birds thrive and whatever, which is one of the reasons I haven't pushed to try and get out there. On top of that, I still don't have a long lens camera, so I really feel to go on that boat trip today, yeah, it wouldn't really be worth it. Nice, but not great for the shots. What a little find though. It's mad. Honestly, anywhere in Southeast Asia, get your tours by me. Oh, just having a little word with the lady. Yeah, got it confirmed. They're just doing the boat trip that goes around the islands. In the summer, they can land on Farne Island, and if you're a National Trust member, you can land on there for free. And if you go there around May, sort of June, July time, that's when all the puffins are, so it could be worth it. They used to have Staple Island open as well. Apparently, it's closed now due to bird flu. Down on the harbour. Wicked, mate. Let's see what boats we can find. If anything, we're looking at tour boats and maybe the odd little hardcore local fishing boat. This little thing down there, I don't know what he's up to. Maybe a little bit of crabbing or some langoustine out there somewhere. Yeah, definite lobster and langoustine, eh? With all the cages. Cool. Found one. A seafaring touring boat. I have no idea what it is. Hi. Morning. How are you going? Sorry. Do apologise. Are you sure? Wonderful looking boat.
Thank you.
My goodness.
It's Bill's keeler.
Is that what it is?
So it can take the ground.
Okay. It looks like it could do well out on the open sea.
Well, not yesterday it didn't. The engine was overheating.
Oh no.
And that meant the engine had to be switched off, and that meant all the electrics stopped working because there wasn't anything to charge up the battery.
Oh good lord. Have you...
The RNLI came and fetched me. They're such nice people, you know.
Oh wow. Oh my goodness.
Such good people.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they come and towed me in.
Oh bless them. Oh mate, Chris, what an absolute legend. Literally just said to me, he's just started retiring and now he's off to live the dream, mate. That boat's going to the Caribbean. He's going to do it up, sail it south. He's got somewhere in England, he's got another boat. He's going to swap a few bits out, and then the plan is to take it to the Caribbean and the Bahamas, or he can draw his pension because he's got a UK passport, mate. The dude's got it set, he knows exactly what he's doing. And he paid 18 grand for that. He'll probably spend about another 2 grand on it, doing bits to it. 20 grand. Sailing off to the Bahamas, man. Just saying. That's not even an expensive motorhome or van, is it? Holy shiznit. Yeah, next year. Sailing in the Caribbean. Done with the car camping. Nah. What a thought. Oh, I may have taken a wrong turn here. I feel like I'm in the ghettos of Bogota or something. All dealers on the corner and ladies of the night. I don't know. Maybe not. It is the back streets though, off the main little tourist strip. These look like private residents or local residents. I guess half of them bloody holiday homes, aren't they? But they are in a stunning little spot. Woof! What a view, eh? And I guess, I've no idea, but this is probably why the place is called Sea Houses, because they're right on the sea. Wicked, mate. Beautiful. I bet they've been here for years. Kind of look a little bit council-y from here, but they're not. They're quite tidy on the harbour. Damn. I'm guessing it's a pretty well protected harbour as well. They're nice big walls here, aren't they? And there doesn't seem like too much of a fortification right down there by the houses. Boom. Sea houses in effect. Here's a weird one. Somebody might know, and it might be nothing, since we've got a little boat above it, a Mikasa. This one's got rock ends. Some of the other ones haven't got them, well, I assume some of them have. What's that? Has that got to do with something from maybe like the old sailors? That's the name of their old boat or something back in the day, and they've named the house. It's associated with the boat. I don't know. I would love to know though. Somebody's got to know. Let me know. I won't be able to sleep easy.
Hi.
Ooh, 7 luxury properties, 2 to 3 bedroom. We've stumbled across this. It's some big property here, and I've just checked out the prices. So 2 to 3 bedrooms, and your first guess is come on, for a 2 to 3 bed, what you reckon?
300,000.
300,000. Higher.
350.
Higher.
360.
1.5 million.
For that.
2 to 3 bedroom. We're buying 2. We'll go in together on it. My days. Well, the hike in the market around the local little town of Sea Houses, and the local guy pulled up and he was saying, and he's quite well to do, and he was saying as well, the people that have built it are literally just testing the market. I may be lost here. This looks like a private pathway. Bear with. Ooh, look at this little street. This is proper old school. A proper old little fishing street. Imagine it. All the workers, fishers, fishermen out to the oceans, staying in there. Ah, it's the smokehouse. I found it. Oh, this is not what I'm looking for. Oh, it's a proper smokehouse. Apparently, it's the birthplace of the kipper. Ah, one of Rick Stein's. Oh no. Maybe I should get some and absolutely crucify them in the biscuit tin later on. There's not a chance. Can you imagine if I cooked them anywhere around the crib tonight? It'd just be the smell of fish for the rest of my days. But there it is. The Shallow Fish Limited traditional smokehouse. They do everything. Well, a lot of fish. That's a pretty cool find as well, isn't it? A proper old school traditional smokehouse. From the ocean over the way, straight in on the boats to this place to smoke out. Fantastic, man. And I think probably the best place to end this one, down by the harbour. I had a really good chat with that guy on the boat. I don't know how much I'm going to leave in this video, or whether I'm going to put the full conversation at the end or stick it out somewhere, but I'll let you know. It was a very interesting conversation, just chatting with somebody who's at a stage in his life where he's obviously single and just getting out there and doing whatever he can to enjoy and live his life to the fullest, man. At his age, it was pretty cool. But for now, as always, I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, all the good stuff, hit the like button, subscribe to keep up with the series, definitely hit me in the comments, and as always, wicked mate from Sea Houses, take it easy, enjoy the misadventure and stay stealthy. All right.